Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Ten Hag says Manchester United did well in difficult transfer window. Erik Ten Hag has lifted the lid on Manchester United's approach to the transfer market this summer during his pre-match press conference ahead of today's clash with Leicester City. During the embargoed section, The Athletic reports that the Dutchman insisted that the recruitment team at Old Trafford did well in setting out their goals for this summer. First, we really quickly identified the positions we wanted and then identified the players we wanted. The process is, if you get them or not, more parties are involved. There are many factors who make it complicated, Ten Hag said. But the club does not exist in isolation, and prices seem to have risen significantly in this window. Real Madrid's capture of Aurelien Tchouameni for €100 million seemingly set the tone for a seller's market early in the summer. Ten Hag added then the market, and now it developed. Last season, the benchmark was only 5 transfers above £60 million, and I don't know how many now. For the manager's part, he was impressed with United's agility in responding to shifting sands brought by this summer. Ten Hag added again, they, United, made adaptation because of how the market was, and I think the club did that well. In any case, the Dutchman is now satisfied with his squad, saying, I think we have strengthened the squad, that is clear. United added Tyrell Malacia and Lisandro Martinez to the defense, Casemiro and Christian Eriksen to the midfield, and are set to wrap up deals for Martin Dubravka in goal and Antony in offense. For Ten Hag, the hard work now begins. It's about the development of the team, the individuals, to get this team stronger and have more consistency and bring more quality. That's what me and my coaches have to do. With the signing of Antony set to make Man United spending up to £227 million this summer, Ten Hag will at least have options to work with. Manchester United winger Amad sealed loan move to Sunderland. Amad has completed his loan move from Manchester United to Sunderland. The Ivorian winger's switch has been confirmed by the club and will last for the duration of the 22-23 season, with the club splitting Amad's wages while he's on loan. Amad returned from a lukewarm loan spell at Rangers this summer. He started brightly in Scotland, scoring 4 minutes into his debut against Ross County, but ultimately found himself out of favour at Ibrox. The 20-year-old will be hoping for more success in the Championship. The Red Devils have committed to having the youngster closely monitored and supported by United staff while on loan with the Black Cats. He joins the new Sunderland boss, Tony Mowbray, who took over at the Stadium of Light. United will be hoping that Amad can kickstart his career on which side, as he looks to live up to the potential that prompted the club to sign him from Atalanta. The Red Devils agreed a deal worth £37 million to sign the starlet back in 2020, although he only signed for the club the following January. Amad put in some very impressive performances at under 23 levels straight after signing, prompting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to hand him his debut against Real Sociedad in the Europa League, before calling on him again against AC Milan. The winger scored his first goal for the club in that fixture and looks set to be integrated into the first team from that point. It did not happen, however, and his loan move to Rangers does not appear to have aided in his development. Closer to home, he will be well worth keeping an eye on at Sunderland, as he is clearly a very talented player. James Garner sold to Everton for just £9 million upfront. James Garner's move to Everton from Manchester United has been agreed. The details of the deal have been confirmed by the reliable Laurie Whitewell, and it does not make the particularly good reading for United fans. Samuel Luxhurst previously reported that, according to agents, United were seriously undervaluing Garner at around £15 million. However, the Red Devils may not have even managed to get that. While the total package of the deal could rise to £15.5 million, the initial fee that the club will receive is at just £9 million. That may have been acceptable to fans had Fabrizio Romano's earlier report proved to be true. Man United will have a buyback clause in the deal for James Garner. However, that does not appear to be the case. While United have engaged both brain cells in including a sell-on clause in the deal, it would appear that they did not manage to include a buyback option, as Laurie Whitewell earlier tweeted. James Garner moved to Everton now agreed. Initial £9 rising to £15.5 million with add-ons, includes sell on close, no buyback. Letting a young Premier League ready midfielder go so cheaply would be understandable were United to have favourable options on the player, but with no such options, the price seems to border on negligence. In a league where Morgan Gibbs White goes for £42.5 million, letting Garner go for just £9 million guaranteed seems utterly baffling. Journalist says Antony's €100 million Manchester United move will weigh heavily in his favour for Brazil. Brazilian winger Antony is set to become the latest arrival at Old Trafford after a deal totaling €100 million including add-ons was agreed on between United and Ajax. The move will see Antony achieve his dreams of playing in England under the stewardship of Erik ten Hag, with whom he enjoyed so much success in Amsterdam. According to Valentijn Driessen, a sports journalist in the Netherlands, Antony's move will also heavily favour him in the Brazil national team setup. Driessen says that courtesy of being a regular for United and a Premier League player, Antony will enjoy a more prominent role with the Seleção. The Premier League Manchester United combination weighs much more heavily for Brazil manager Tite. It weighs more heavily than the Eredivisie Champions League Ajax, the journalist said. The English combination also gives Antony an edge over his competitors in the Brazilian team. This will come as welcome news to United supporters, with Fred and Casemiro also regular starters in Tite's side. Considering the World Cup in Qatar is only months away, with Brazil being tipped as one of the favourites to win football's most coveted silverware, United fans certainly have good reasons to keep an eye on. For what the Red Devils paid for Antony, there will undoubtedly be an expectation that the 22-year-old forces himself into the star-studded team. According to Swiss Rumble, the trickster will cost the 20-time English champions about £144 million in total over the course of his 5-year contract. Manchester United have bought Antony from Ajax for a transfer fee of £83 million, rising to £87 million with add-ons, with his reported salary of £200,000 a week, and assuming an agent's fee of 100%, Manchester United's total commitment over the 5-year contract would be £144 million. The Old Trafford faithful may only have a few days to wait to watch their new star play. He is expected to be ready for Sunday's clash against Arsenal. Lisandro Martinez was forced to take a drastic step to ensure Manchester United move. Lisandro Martinez is quickly becoming a fan favourite at Old Trafford. The Argentine has already endeared himself to supporters with his aggression and tenacity, which have resulted in 2 man-of-the-match performances thus far. It's now clear why Ajax were reluctant to let the star defender join the Red Devils. Erik ten Hag has certainly recruited an excellent defender. The Telegraph's Mike Verwij has revealed in a report the extent to which Martinez had to go to force through a reunion with his former manager. So hellbent was the 24-year-old on a move to England that he was willing to burn bridges with the Dutch champions, Verwij says in his article. Earlier, Lisandro Martinez was already nose-to-nose with Gary Hamstra in the Johan Cruyff Arena to make his transfer to Manchester United a success. Hamstra was told by Martinez that he's fucking nobody. Martinez also told him that he's alone because of the forced departure of Mark Overmars. The deal was finalized a few days later. This latest news about Martinez comes after another player, Mohamed Kudus, went on strike in a similar fashion to Martinez and Antony as he tried to force a move to Everton. Ajax fans will surely not appreciate Martinez's comments to Hamstra, but United fans will be delighted to know how much the move meant to the Argentine. Fabrizio Romano provides deadline day update on Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag is increasingly confident of keeping Cristiano Ronaldo at the club as we approach the transfer deadline. That's according to Fabrizio Romano in his exclusive Out of Sight column on Substack, with the reporter seemingly not expecting much to change on Ronaldo's future in the final hours of the transfer window. The Portugal international's agent Jorge Mendes has been working on getting the player out of Old Trafford this summer, but Romano insists that he's never been particularly close to any other club. We'll see if that changes with any light twists and turns throughout today, but for the time being, it seems Man United fans can accept to be seeing more of Ronaldo in the season ahead. The situation is calm around Cristiano Ronaldo, and he has never really been close to any club, just a lot of speculation, but no advanced talks, Romano said. Ten Hag is convinced that he will ultimately remain at Man United. Same for the board. I am sure that Cristiano will work at the best level also because in these difficult weeks he has always trained at excellent levels. The prospect of Ronaldo going to Napoli and Victor Osimhen was always a non-starter. There were some talks between Jorge Mendes and Napoli, but it was never going to happen because United have already spent big money on Antony, so would not pay the 100 million euros asking price for Osimhen. This will surely get a mixed reaction from Red Devil supporters after the way Ronaldo has handled his saga this summer. The 37-year-old missed much of United's pre-season, undoubtedly making life difficult for the new manager when it was so vital to make a strong start. It's easy to understand, however, why Ronaldo may have been keen to leave for a Champions League club at this late stage in his career. Manchester United transfer target Memphis Depay is one to watch on deadline day. It could be worth keeping your eyes on Barcelona forward Memphis Depay on deadline day, following recent interest from Manchester United, according to transfer news expert Fabrizio Romano in his exclusive Out of Sight column. Depay has been attracting headlines for much of the summer, despite only moving to Barca from Lyon a year ago, with his first year at the Camp Nou proving slightly underwhelming. Barcelona have made changes to their attack since then, with Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha adding plenty of competition for places up front and casting doubts over Depay's future. In his latest column for Out of Sight, Romano names Depay as a player to watch in the coming hours, with the Netherlands international having the option to terminate his contract, and with Man United recently considering him as an option. So far, there have been no new or fresh contacts with Man United, but I think Depay is one to watch until the end because he can end his contract with Barcelona at any time, Romano explained. He was very close to joining Juventus, but I am not aware of anything advanced over joining Real Sociedad. United have explored the possibility, but that's all. As a free transfer, I think Depay represents a great opportunity, so keep your eyes on this one in the hours ahead. United already have quality in attack after the recent signing of Antony, while Erik Ten Hag will hope to improve the likes of Jadon Sancho, Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. Still, Depay could be another useful option, particularly as questions remain over Cristiano Ronaldo's future or his role in the squad if he does end up staying. Barcelona fullback and Manchester United-linked Sergino Dest set to join Serie A champions AC Milan. Sergino Dest, who Manchester United have been linked with this transfer window, is set to join AC Milan from Barcelona, according to Relevo via transfer guru Fabrizio Romano on Twitter. The Serie A giants will sign the 21-year-old on loan with a buy option. Clubs like Villarreal and United have missed on the American player. The Red Devils have been keen on bringing a new right back this summer. The current options at Erik Ten Hag's disposal for the position could evidently be improved. Dest joined Barcelona in the summer of 2020 after a breakout season with Ajax under the current United manager. However, the American international has failed to cement his place in the Camp Nou side's starting 11. The 21-year-old looks to have fallen out of favor at Barcelona. Xavi Hernandez has not included him in the matchday squads of the first three La Liga fixtures. At United, supporters have grown wary of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. As such, United could do with more quality in the right-back position. However, it seems we will have to move on to other targets, with Dest on his way to Milan. It remains to be seen whether the Red Devils make a move for another fullback in the last hours. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.